What's going on, guys? Welcome back to a brand new video. In this one, we're going to go over and talk about the upcoming Call of Duty and Fallout crossover. In Season 4, it looks like we're getting multiple different crossovers, and this is probably going to be one of the biggest ones. We're also going to go over the upcoming store bundle, so if you find the video helpful or informative at any point, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. Also, a reminder, I have been posting a couple videos in regards to Season 4, such as the Battle Pass operators, the full-on roadmap, and all the content we're getting. If you've missed any of those videos, I'll have them linked down in the description. I highly recommend you check them out after this one. Today we received the minor store update. This brought in a free gift pack that you can get right now. You'll have to scroll down into the store. This brings in two different rewards, a large decal called Mother's Love, and the second one is Happy Mother's Day as a weapon sticker. So you're able to claim that over the next couple of days before it ends up getting replaced. And then we also got another bundle. This one brings in the Vivid Vinyl weapon bundle costing 800 COD points. It brings in the half and half for the Cast-Off 7.62. No tracer rounds or effects. That's the only weapon blueprint that you get in this bundle. And then you get things like a new calling card, a brand new weapon sticker, a large decal, and a weapon charm. Now, oddly enough, there's a couple of bundles that were supposed to release in the first half of Season 3 and they never made it into the game. And that includes the first one called the Killer Tracer Pack Circus Freak Party Pack. And that brings in a new operator skin for Enigma called Happy. You also get two different weapon blueprints. The first one is called the Funny Business for the HRM9. It does have tracer rounds, and these are what the tracer rounds will look like. And then the second weapon blueprint is for the MTZ Interceptor called the Jokes on You, and it has the same exact tracers. Then you get a large decal, you also get a new weapon sticker, and finally a weapon charm. And then there's another bundle part of that killer series as well called the Bone Collector. This one brings in a brand new skin called Nomad for Raptor. I believe it's going to cost you like 1800 COD points if I'm not mistaken, or 1600. It has two different weapon blueprints, one called the Marrow for the SVA 545. It doesn't have tracer rounds or effects. And the second weapon blueprint is called the Condor, and that one is for the Cat AMR. And then there's a couple of other items such as a new large decal, a weapon sticker, as well as a weapon charm. And then there's even a third bundle that was supposed to release. This is the action figure skin for Jabber called Accessories sold separately. It brings in this operator skin. I believe it's also going to be cheaper because they don't have tracer rounds or effects. And then it says battery not included, the name of it for the MCW. This is what it will look like. Then you get the tactical plastic for the Lockwood 680, and then the rest of the bundle will consist of a large decal, a weapon sticker, and a weapon charm. You can expect these three to come out very soon. They have been dropping a lot of bundles in the store. A lot of operator skins have been coming in, so you can definitely expect to see these three added before Season 4. There's also a bunch of other operator skins in the Reloaded update itself that are scheduled to arrive. I did post a full video showcasing all of them. I won't do that again here, but check it out. The link will be in the description. I just want to let you know about these, and they still are scheduled because I've seen a lot of comments of people asking about them. Anyways, jumping into the next topic that we have is the new crossover that is scheduled to arrive in Call of Duty Season 4 update. Apparently, there's actually three different crossovers that are going to happen. We have one with the Crow, one with Gundam. We're going to be talking about these in an upcoming video, but the main focus of this one is the third collab that we have, and that one is with Fallout. Apparently, in the files, Call of Duty is scheduling this big crossover with Fallout, and it's going to be releasing in the Season 4 update. And as you guys know, there's multiple ways that they can bring crossover events. One of the first questions that you have to ask is it going to be the Fallout crossover with the actual games, or is it going to be a Fallout crossover with the show that just recently released last month? More than likely, it's going to be a crossover with the show rather than the actual games itself, for the reason that the show more recently released. It released on April 10th, which makes sense why they're doing the crossover around this time. Another reason why it's more than likely going to be the show and not the game is because they have a really good relationship with Amazon Prime. Fallout is exclusive right now. All 8 episodes aired exclusively to Prime TV. We've gotten multiple different crossovers with the boys for MW3 and MW2, and that is a Prime TV special. And we also got Prime Gaming bundles that come out every single month for Call of Duty. So you can see the extent of their relationship and how they do these crossovers and collaborations. And then there's also the potential that it could be a part of the games, mainly because I believe Xbox owns the company that created Fallout. And before we talk about the content that will actually come in, a couple disclaimers. First, I don't know anything about Fallout, so I may get a lot of the lore wrong or some of the characters or anything like that. If I do, please correct me down in the comments. Another thing is these are all based on leaks. Nothing has been confirmed by Call of Duty yet. Anything could potentially happen, whether it's canceled, delayed, or updated or changed. Anyways, COD Warfare posted, he said the Fallout event may be very similar to the Warhammer event that we ended up getting last season. There's a couple reasons for that. For example, there's the power arm skins that could be used for Jug. So the Juggernaut LTM could come back, but instead of using the Warhammer Juggernaut outfits, they're going to change them them to use the Fallout version of the power suits, and these are just some of the photos of what they look like, whether it's from the game, concepts that people have created. The point is, these outfits are big enough for them to be Juggernaut outfits or cosmetics, so they can end up bringing in more Juggernaut cosmetics if they don't end up bringing this as an operator skin. The next thing that he mentions is a potential Vault Dweller operator skin. I know that they could come in either male or female. There's no particular character that it's tied to. A Vault Dweller pretty much wears a suit that is overall blue and then it has some yellow stripes. And from my understanding, they're people who live in vaults and they do things like get water, power, food, and then they also leave the vault to scavenge and get supplies, things like that. But that's like a very common thing in Fallout, and there's just many different characters, so I don't think it's going to be one of those expensive bundles. They're probably just going to grab one operator skin and put this vault suit on them and then just call them a Vault Dweller. Very similar to the Warhammer Doc operator skin that they did. They just pretty much reskinned her and then called her a Sister of Battle. Another potential operator skin that was mentioned are ghouls, and apparently these are former humans who were turned into creepy looking zombie creatures because they had radiation and that was like impacting the earth, and that impacted them directly as well. And I know that there is a ghoul in the Fallout show itself, and then they're like in the series multiple times. That's also another potential operator skin that could end up coming in according to COD Warfare. As I mentioned, I haven't watched the show or played any of the games, but my guess is maybe he's one of the main characters in the show because I've seen multiple different photos of him whenever I search up the Fallout show. On top of this, you can expect some sort of an event. We talked about how Juggermosh could be the LTM, but there's going to be an actual event tied to this, whether there's different challenges that you'll have to do or XP. Completing the whole thing would get you some sort of a weapon blueprint. So here's where we talk a little bit about the rewards. The first one is a Pip-Boy skin to call in kill streak. So basically it's like a watch, I'm guessing, from Fallout, from the images that I searched, and he's suggesting that they could turn this into a kill streak skin. So whenever you call in a UAV, instead of just hitting like a little radio button or whatever the animation you do currently in the game, you'll actually end up pulling out this little Pip-Boy and then clicking on it and activating it that way. That could honestly be pretty good. I know a lot of people who are Fallout fans would probably enjoy seeing something like that added into the game. And then he also mentioned there would be a dog meat pet. I searched that up. Apparently that is a dog, and he could come in as a tactical pet, which we saw multiple times. Even with like the Devin Booker crossover we recently got, he also had his own pet dog in the game. That's something that's also possible as well. And then he says there's orderly, robot pet, and a finisher. And from what I saw, the orderly are like these weird looking robot skins, but it makes sense because with the Warhammer event, we ended up getting the servo skull, and that had a pet finishing move. So once again, they could do something very similar to that and reskin it for Fallout. The next thing that he also mentions after that is he said various themed weapon blueprints, and these would probably come in a part of the store bundles, a part of the different types of rewards that you're able to get from the event itself. And speaking of the weapons, someone responded, said, I could definitely see some of these: a 10mm pistol skin for the Renetti, a combat shotgun skin for the Haymaker, a Fallout 4 AR skin for the Bruin, an energy/plasma weapon skin for an SMG or battle rifle, or a Chinese AR skin for the cast-offs. So it looks like there's plenty of weapons that they could turn into weapon blueprints. Unfortunately, right now, it's still a little bit too early. We don't know what the weapon blueprints are going to be for or what they look like. But as we get closer to Season 4, we may start getting official announcements from Call of Duty. But the point is, this event is probably going to be the biggest one that we're going to get in Season 4. And at the moment, we also have a bunch of unreleased camos that are available in the game. They're all complete, and they could just bring them in at any point, but they're not yet released as of right now. I'm not sure if any of them would even be themed around Fallout. I know there are some camos that have that blue and gold, and that's also like the Vault Dweller color style. Maybe they can end up bringing those in as rewards, but as of right now, this is all the information that we have in regards to this crossover. Definitely expect a lot more news and information once we get closer to Season 4 and Call of Duty themselves start announcing stuff, but this is going to be the main big event. We're also going to get that Gundam and the Crow crossover, which I'm going to be talking about the operator skins and the details that we have for that in an upcoming video. But let me know what else you guys want to see here and what you are looking forward to the most about this update. But it's been your boy Chidzo, and hopefully I'll be seeing you guys back on the channel again. Peace.